So in this video, we're going to be recreating the Formula 1 livery from Etihad Airways. So earlier on this year, Etihad Airways revealed their Formula 1 livery, which is to promote the Formula 1 in Abu Dhabi. Now since I'm a huge F1 fan, having a look at this livery is kind of awesome, so I thought, you know what, why not remake it? So in terms of the PSD itself, it took a total work time of around 1 hour, which is actually quite good. The number of images used was around 7, and the total number of layers is 60, and the total file size is 251 megabytes, which is actually quite good considering how much effort and detail I put into the actual remake. So without further ado guys, let's jump in to the actual Photoshop. Howdy captains, how is it all going, man? It's been such a long time. I know many of you guys have been asking me, where the hell have you been, Nav? And to be honest, man, I don't really know what to say, man. Just taking some time out for myself. Just need to really evaluate where I was going in my life, what I was doing with my channel. And now, I feel like I'm rejuvenated, man. I feel like a new person. And I'm ready to kill my channel. So anyways, in terms of the livery itself, so as you can see, I'm actually starting with the tail. Now I have to say, man, whoever designed the tail is one creative guy, man, because I think most of the time was actually spent creating the shapes of the tail, because it was just so hard. It was so hard, man. But I have to hand it to Etihad, man, for making some sick liveries, because they are actually one of the best liveries within like the aviation community. It's nothing like Lufthansa, get out of here. Swiss, get out of here. But Etihad are actually doing it, you know, in terms of their liveries. So yeah, it's, you know, creating these little shapes with all different dimensions. That was actually the hardest part. Looking into it, I was thinking to myself, yeah, it's doing great. But as soon as I zoomed out and compared it to the actual picture, then I was like, you know what, I made a few mistakes. I need to fix it up here and there. Oh, by the way, the image used for reference is actually from Swiss Spotter. So all credits to him for this, for the actual picture used in this video. So as you can see here guys, we've actually moved towards the end of the plane, and I feel like I've done a sufficient amount of work on the tail and it's come out reasonably well. And the reason why I use the yellow paint is only because, as a reference, I just wanted to see the clarity of the colors because against the white I couldn't really tell the difference, but using the yellow paint that actually helped me. And quite a lot of people have been asking me, how do I actually make these Photoshop videos and how do I make these shapes, so to say. And to be honest, the beauty of Photoshop is that you can do it in so many ways. I'm going to be releasing a tutorial very soon of on how I actually make these plane liveries. But there's various tools that you can use, such as the lasso tool, the pen tool, the square tool. There's so many ways, man, and I'll be letting you know on how to do it. Up to this stage, I feel like I've done enough work in terms of the mosaics, and it's time to actually put the red part, or the red label thing, whatever you want to call it. And this was actually quite simple. All I did was use the lasso tool, hold down shift to make a straight line and just drag it across. And in terms of the images, well, that's where Google Images comes into play. Just drag them off the internet and just put them in, man. So it looks like we're coming towards the end of the actual Photoshop itself, and to be honest, I feel like it's come out quite well. The only issues that I had was the actual font used in terms of the, the text on the plane. I couldn't find out what kind of font that the airline actually used. So if there's anybody in the comments who can let me know, that would be absolutely great. But overall, man, I'm actually liking the way the plane looks. I like it quite a lot. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. For an hour's worth of effort, I feel like it come out quite well. If there's anything that I would change, then I would say it's the actual shapes within the tail. If you look closer, they're not exactly to the same specifications as they are on the actual plane itself. Also, I would go into the font and change that. But that's minor things, man. If I had a bit more time, then yeah, I would probably go into that and make it slightly better. But for an hour's worth of it, I'm pleased, and I hope that you guys are pleased also. So there you go, captains. Let me know what you think. Share your thoughts in the comments below regarding the whole thing. If there's any other planes that you want me to make, then do let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and I hope to catch you guys very soon.